Tab 4, Add to Current Position Rules. This is exactly the same as the Open Position Rules on Tab 3. You select an item from the left, for instance, the current bid price is greater than, let's clear this, and let's say price 4 minutes ago. Today's current bid price is greater than the price 4 minutes ago. Add rule. So you can add rules here. You can also, similar to tab 3, we can say copy the open new rules. Basically this says copy the rules that I had established on tab 3 for opening a new position. Let's copy them automatically to tab 4 for adding to positions. So now all of these conditions must be true before a stock that you own will be added to, before additional shares are purchased. However, there is one more thing that has to happen before a position will be added to, and that is you have to determine, do I want to add to my advancing preferences? Do I want to add to a stock that is going higher? And in this case, I'm saying do not add additional shares to profitable positions. I don't want to buy more stock if the stock price is going higher. I'm already making money with the shares I own. So I don't want to add to my winners. So we'll return here. Now we can say, okay, do we want to add to our decliners? Declining preferences. And here we check yes. Add additional shares to losing positions. Now you could use the predefined table that the automated trader created. And the predefined table was created based on the information you gave it on tab 1. 1, you said the max range to spread trade across was $5, and the minimum price that the stock had to move before you added to your position was $0.25. So that's where it started it and ended it. So if the stock goes down $0.25, and these rules are all true, they all pass, your position will get added to. Now once you've already owned additional shares, so now say you were trading in 100 share lots and now you own 200 shares, if the stock goes down an additional 30 cents, then the automated trader will look to see if the rules passed, and if they did, it'll buy more. Now if the position, if these rules don't all pass, even though the stock went down 30 cents, it doesn't mean, the automated trader will not buy the stock then. All the rules have to also pass. So with the prices, the price has to decline sufficiently, and all the rules have to be true. So consequently, a stock may drop 75 cents before you even add any additional shares, as long as the rules are not passing. A stock might open up one day down $2, and instead of you adding $0.25 lower, the stock is now down $2 lower. And then, if the rules pass, it'll add to your holdings. So, consequently, because the rules have to pass, a stock does not have to just go down $0.25 to be added to, or 30 cents. So, these rules are very important. So you're only adding when the price is declining sufficiently and the rules are also passing. Now, it won't just go by this 30 cents lower. This says if no closes at the previous price, then look for a 60-cent decline in the stock. Because we don't want to just be adding on the way down. Just on a down day, just keep adding as the stock price goes lower and lower. Our goal is to buy and sell, buy and sell. So if we're buying and selling, then it'll use the smaller decline amounts. But if we buy a stock and then it doesn't go up and we sell it again, and it just continues going lower, then instead of adding at 30 cents lower, we'll add at 60 cents. And then when it goes down 36 cents more, we'll look and say, did we ever sell the one above it? If we did, then we can consider buying more at 36 cents. But if we didn't sell the one above it, if the stock just went lower and lower, then we'll be looking for a 72-cent decline before we consider buying it. So the decline has to be true and the rules have to be true before a stock is added to. Now you don't have to use this predefined table. Many folks, when they're doing their strategy, you could say, hey, add additional shares if today's current ask price is, let's say, 50 cents less than the lowest purchase price for a long position or greater than the highest sell price for a short position. So in this case, we're saying if the stock drops 50 cents, we want to add more, but again, these rules have to all pass. If the rules pass and the stock drops 50 cents from our last purchase price, then you will buy additional shares. I'm going to go ahead and put the predefined table on and let it go by this table. That's it for adding shares to additional positions. The next thing you're going to be looking to do is looking for our exit rules.